Hey, I'm Shaleia. Welcome back to our channel. And I'm looking forward to doing this Twin Flame October forecast. I'm just like shook that it's already October. I feel like summer just flew by, and I guess I could say that every year. I don't know, like, where did like summer go? But I'm really looking forward to the cooler months, if I'm honest. I love fall time. I love pumpkin spice lattes. And I like warm wool socks, and I love the going into like the festive season. That's I don't know. I just love that this whole time of the year. I guess I love every time of the year, if I'm honest. I think I find like February, March, a bit of April can be a little hard because we're almost into spring and winter feels long. But if I'm honest, yeah, I don't know. I really love all the seasons. So yeah, some of you have been wondering where the heck have Jeff and I been when it comes to our channel and doing videos and stuff. We're still here. We're always going to be here. Some of you may know that we have a flow where we do a big batch of videos and then we take a little breather. And Jeff and I had like a really major move this summer, so it took us a long time to settle in and buy things for the house, and it was like a really big upgrade. And I think also our school has been like, it's just been amazing, guys. Like, oh my gosh, we run Twin Flame Ascension School, and so this past month, September, we've been really focused on our classes. And if you're someone that really enjoys the content that Jeff and I put out, we have well over 200 videos, Twin Flame videos on this channel. And while we love doing that, we've been really focused on our school. We run multiple classes a week. If y'all don't know, we have also a life purpose class that we're also teaching. And if you kind of want a taste of, well, what is it like at Twin Flame Ascension School? If you click on our main page on YouTube here, we have a playlist, if you scroll down, called, our classes and our Q&A. So we had like two separate things where we show our classes, and we also had some Q&As way back in spring. So you can kind of get, a taste for our work. It's different than, how we shoot YouTube videos and the content that we put out there. Although the content we do for YouTube is spectacular, we really get in depth, and you get our personal support and attention in the classes. Now, you can join the recorded classes, highly valuable, and you can also join our live classes. And our live classes, the only difference is that you get our personal support with the live classes, because of course you're live and we can click on your face and say, hey, what's up? What's going on with you? How can we help you here? Or tell what's going on. What blocks do we need to help you overcome in order to attain your harmonious twin flame union? So Jeff and I have been really focused on our classes this past month. Took a little breather, but don't worry, guys. We're not going anywhere. We don't treat YouTube like a job. Like I see many channels, this is like a job for them, and that's okay. But we've been really focused on our school. But we're also really, really happy to be putting out videos for YouTube and our YouTube audience as well when the occasion arises. And so here we are. Occasion has arisen. I don't believe I have used these cards for the reading I'm about to do, but I'll show you in case I haven't. It's called Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield and artwork by Josephine Wall. Really, really beautiful. It's probably my favorite deck right now. If you're someone that likes the Romance Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, I personally believe that this deck trumps that. It's so beautiful, so in-depth, so focused on relationships and romantic relationships in a lot more deep way. There's a lot more depth, what I'm trying to say, to these cards, and I think that's what I appreciate, and of course I love the artwork. So I'm going to get right into this reading. The cards have been pre-shuffled, And so the first week of October, let's take a look, is be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. Look at the image. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. There's a focus. It's focus. Like, look how magical it looks with the pyramids and the planets. Really nice. So be in the present and dream of the future. So what I automatically get from this card for this week is the importance of, what I'm going to say, being present in your twin flame union and what's actually happening, as opposed to being ungrounded and projecting onto your twin flame and fantasizing about the future and what you want and trying to control the outcome of your union, when what's the most important piece here is just letting go of control and allowing your twin flame union, your harmonious twin flame union, to occur to you. You can see how, like, there's a woman here. She's like right off in the corner. She's kind of like contemplative and looking up at the sky, and she's really being inner right now. She's really within, and I feel like this is what this first week of October is really like, the energy is really perfect for that right now. Like, just being really contemplative, meditative, inner, not expecting your twin flame to do something for you, because I've seen a lot of comments. I run a twin flame group. You can find it on Facebook. It's called Twin Flame Ascension School. And, I just noticed a few people here and there were trying to get their twin flame to do things for them, or they don't, there's still this unacknowledgement or misunderstanding or lack of knowledge that your twin flame is you. So your twin flame is mirroring all your upsets, all your beliefs that are out of alignment with your divine self. So this is a really wonderful time to kind of step back and take a look within and heal the upsets with the mirror exercise and meditation and whatever other healing modalities that resonate with you, to really help clear these blocks, because your twin flame is only reflecting you. If you're sitting there blaming your twin flame, hoping that they're going to change and they're going to have to come to you or whatever it is, you're always going to be upset. You're mistaken. You're going to sit there and you're just going to stew in upset. And that's really repulsive to divine love, as opposed to just healing whatever's upsetting you within and being completely open and surrendered to your twin flame journey. Remember, this is not it's not actually about your twin flame. It's about your relationship with the divine. And so be present with yourself. Be present with your relationship with the divine. And as you grow closer and closer in love to life and love to the divine, your twin flame naturally matches up to you, meets you where you live. And boy, is it a lot better of an experience, a lot happier of an experience, when you're not coming from a place of needing your twin flame in order to be happy, or needing your twin flame to change in order to be happy. We just had a beautiful class tonight at Twin Flame Ascension School, where one of our students brought their twin flame for, and it was his first time ever joining classes, and he's in the process of leaving his wife, and there's a lot of fears around there, and it was just so beautiful when we asked our student, like, if he ends up, no matter what he does, are you going to love him? And she's like, yes, like, no matter what he chooses, I'm going to love my twin flame, whether he lives in another country, whether he stays and lives with me, whether none of this stuff with, his former partner doesn't get resolved. I'm just going to love my twin flame. And I can tell you how his face lit up. Like, this is really the correct disposition to be taking upon entering your twin flame union, your harmonious union, is that of unconditional love and acceptance. You have to unconditionally love and accept yourself, and also unconditionally love and accept your twin flame. And that's going to create the opening for them to really enter your life, because This is divine love. This is not like a soulmate relationship. This isn't like there's no, the blueprint for twin flame union, harmonious twin flame union is so new, so fresh, that you really have to understand that this is what's happening here and not apply what's happening into your union as like a relationship pattern, or, you know, my twin flame is like all the men in my past, you know, like they're really not. What's happening is they're bringing stuff up in you to heal. So it's important to be present and remember not to give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your union. You don't want to give up on yourself. I mean, the power is in your hands. You are no weakling, okay? You are not helpless, okay? You are a very, very powerful being, and you have the opportunity to make all your dreams come true, because that's how powerful you are. And anything that makes you feel not powerful, well, it's because you're feeling helpless, and you can make a different choice there. You don't have to be victim. So that's the first card for the first week. Let's move on to the second week of October. Oh, happy birthday to all my Libras and Scorpios, and also to all my Virgos last month, because I didn't get around to doing a reading then. But it was also my birthday, so yay, happy birthday to all Virgos. And yeah, this is great. I love birthdays. Okay, so the card I have here is express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. Aw, this is so cute. Look at this. Can you see it? Focus. Yeah, it's mermaids. Mermaid heaven. You can see this beautiful merman is presenting a beautiful pearl to the mermaid. So what I get for this week is the importance of expressing love through giving to yourself. First and foremost, you can't give to anyone else unless you truly give to yourself. And also, if you feel inspired in any way to give love to yourself or give love to your twin flame or really anyone in your reality, you're really encouraged to do so this week. I mean, I remember reading in A Course in Miracles, and I've said this in my Twin Flame Ascension School classes, that it says that the highest form of love is gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude, appreciation, one and the same thing, right? And I'm meditating on this one a lot, and I'm thinking it's true. And I mean, the most times I ever feel loved by anyone, including my twin flame, of course, is when I feel appreciated. Like when I feel appreciated, I feel really seen. I feel really heard. I feel really loved. I feel, like appreciated. Like, wow, like, I feel like this sense of belonging. And yeah, it's just like beyond like romantic, like it's so romantic to me. I was going to say beyond romantic love, but it's so romantic for me and for everyone actually to be and feel appreciated. And so it's important to think about, well, what are ways that I can appreciate myself this week? What are ways that I can appreciate my twin flame this week or other people? That's truly being loving, and that's truly being kind and compassionate, and it takes you outside of yourself, and it's healing. Like you're healing yourself, and you're healing your twin and other people when you're able to really express your love to them in ways that make another feel appreciated. And what this really does is it grows and expands love in your life and love in your reality and love in your twin flame union. If you feel inspired to in any way to show this love to your twin flame, even if it appears to be like on the outside you're not expressing love to them, you can always express love to your twin flame on the inside and express love and appreciation to yourself on the inside. That's the only thing that matters, because that's the only thing that's happening is within yourself. So you're really encouraged this week to find ways to appreciate and love your twin flame and yourself, and know that you're truly giving to your union and you're truly giving to yourself by doing this. I just want to show the picture one more time. There we go. Gotta love this autofocus, huh? Okay, so we're gonna go to the third week of October, and it says, Physical touch is important. Haha. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Let me show you the picture. Isn't that sweet? Sometimes it can just be such a simple act, like a hug or, a little kiss on the hand or even eye contact. I guess it's technically not considered a physical touch, but it's so intimate. I find looking someone in their eyes and someone looking into my eyes. It's a very intimate act. I think in some cultures, it's considered rude when it's not called for, kind of thing. That's how intimate eye contact can be. So for this week, what I'm getting is the importance of giving yourself the love that you need. I feel like this is a big theme for October. Maybe this is the balancing, because we're dealing with the scales, right, of Libra, is giving ourselves the love that we need in order to attract our twin flame. Because if you think that your twin flame is going to come in on a white horse and give you all the love that you never had before, that's not exactly correct. While yes, there is romance in your union, and I experience romance in my union, I only experience the romance in my union to the extent that I have given myself the romance, to myself within, right? And so this is saying, look, we're all physical beings. Let's not deny that. Let's not all live in 5D reality. Yes, we are multidimensional, but I feel like a lot of times in the spiritual community there is a denial of the 3D or of the physical. To me, it's an act of separation to deny the 3D, deny the physical, just as it is to deny the spiritual dimension. To me, it's all one and the same. I see no separation in the 5D or the 3D. To me, it's the same. There's no separation. As above, so below. God created this earth, God created this body, God created me. God created me in all ways. So, I see no separation. But what's important here is to fulfill your physical needs and also not to demand that someone else fill the physical need that you have. For instance, if you're going to give a gift, okay, give a gift and don't expect anything in return, maybe sex or love or affection or attention or a phone call, whatever. It's just like God. When God gives, God truly gives. And know that should be the same for you. If you give, truly give, and don't have any expectations about receiving anything back. Just allow yourself the opportunity and the gift of giving, knowing that in that giving you are receiving. I'm also getting for this week that, it's important to take care of your physical needs, okay? It's about loving yourself sexually, okay? Okay, that's what I'm about, okay? Sorry, I'm not What I'm trying to say is, if you need to be sexual with yourself, be sexual with yourself, okay? Don't put that expectation on anyone else, but grow that sexual energy within yourself. I don't know why this is coming up, I guess, where I'm I don't know why this is coming up, but obviously people need to hear the message. Even I don't put sexual pressure on my twin flame. When sex is in the flow, it's totally in the flow. And I think a lot of people, they try to harvest sexual energy too early out of their union or out of their relationship. And as a result, nothing ever really blooms and you're actually taking, as opposed to building the romance, building the sexual energy, and allowing sex to just happen when it's meant to happen. This is something that, Jeff and I are definitely passionate about this topic of sex, and I think it is really important to have really good boundaries as well with people who are not your twin flame. I know it's really easy to accept attention and accept affection from someone who is not your twin flame, and say you're not flirting, you're just being friendly, when in your heart of hearts you kind of know you're being flirty. But what's actually happening is you're leaking your sexual energy. And when you're leaking your sexual energy, or doing the opposite, withholding your sexual energy by like never being sexual at all, with yourself or with your partner or whatever your deal is, you're actually creating a huge imbalance in your twin flame union and within yourself, because we are sexual beings, and sexual energy does need to be expressed. It just needs to be expressed appropriately and within a safe container. And your twin flame union, very safe container to express yourself sexually. And also, masturbating, giving yourself that sexual love, and connecting to your twin flame in your heart while you're being sexual with yourself. I mean, when you're not leaking, here's the big key for this card, okay? When you're not leaking your sexual energy in any way, and withholding sexual energy from yourself is leaking it, same thing. When you're not leaking your sexual energy, you are creating a powerful magnetic sexual force field, energy field, that is going to be so attractive to your twin flame, because it's for them. You're not like going into debt. You're actually building like sexual interest. You're building sexual power, and that's something that is really, really beautiful and really, really sacred. And it really should, in my opinion, should be saved only for your twin flame. And if you're in between, just be sexual with yourself, and you can imagine, like, connect to your twin flame while you're being sexual with yourself. So physical touch is important. Do not deny it, but also do not leak it. And I think this card comes up at this particular time in the third week, because that's the week we move into Scorpio. And Scorpio is a very passionate and sexual energy card, full of desire. So this is just kind of like an FYI, checks and balances kind of card. So cool. Let's move on to the fourth and final card for the week, for the month, excuse me. Oh, it couldn't be the most perfect card. Romance. Jeez, all these cards, they just seem to build off of one another, this message. You can see this beautiful dance. Focus. It's trying to focus on me, and I'm like, focus on the card, yo. Nice. Romance. It says, lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. So look, guys, this is what you get when you stop leaking your sexual energy in any way. Romance. Come on, there we go. This is what you get. This is what happens. Like, look at the powerful bond between this couple in this image. Look at the romance. Look at the love. Do you think she's leaking her sexual energy to anyone else? No. Do you think he's leaking any of his sexual energy to anyone else? No. Do you think they're withholding sexual energy from themselves or each other? No. This is a perfect example of like a balanced sexual romantic energy between twin flames. I mean, all the romance gets to be there. All the love that they had been cultivating gets to remain. It's not leaking to anyone else. It stays where it's meant to, within the union. And, this is a really big topic, and I mean, I was going to do a video on it, but I feel like the reading is really just, like the reading is like really summing it up and talking about it, like the importance of keeping sex and sexual energy sacred. And the result of that is you get to experience such powerful love and attraction in your union. I mean, I feel exactly like this couple. Like, this is like Jeff and I. Like, we do not leak our sexual energy at all. And as a result of that, I mean, we have such a romantic and loving relationship. And we're still going deeper. Like, we're still learning to build more and more of that romance and that dance of sexual energy. And I remember in the past with previous partners, I felt like they tried to harvest our sexual energy way too early, as opposed to just allowing it to be and allowing it to build up. Like, why can't we just cuddle and like kiss and grind a bit without sex having to happen? Like, why can't we just allow it to flow naturally when it's meant to? Like, when we're in that right heart space, allow that sexual energy to build and to be, and not try to harvest what's not there, but like really honor. Like, don't have sex because you feel pressured to. That's harvesting the blossoms too early, or harvesting the plant too early. Like, protect the sexual energy of yourself. And it's so powerful. I mean, we all know how powerful our sexual energy is and sex is, that it's important to have really good boundaries with yourself and your sexual energy, as a way and as a tool to attract your twin flame. I believe I talk about this in my eCourse, Twin Flames Romance Attraction, and the entire course is built around how to attract your twin flame to you, and use the romantic energy, use the love energy to deepen that romance that you have with life, not just with your twin flame, but with life. And in so doing, I mean, your twin flame is part of life, right? It's one and the same thing, and shares with you, shows you how to keep your sexual energy sacred, and how to prepare your life for divine love, for your twin flame. So also for this week, you are definitely encouraged to lavish your love, lavish your attention onto your twin flame, but also to yourself, if it's appropriate. Okay, some of you are in situations where there's a boundary there, and that boundary should be honored until you work through the inner block of whatever is preventing your union. But when you give that love to yourself, your twin flame receives that love too, because you are one at the core. You are connected at the core. Okay, they're always with you, just like how God is always with you. This is what it's all really about. So that is my reading for October. It's also the anniversary of our school, our 1-year anniversary of our Twin Flame Ascension School at the end of this month. So I just feel like I need to give like a little round of applause. It's just been such a successful year. We've had harmonious unions happen, and it's just been so wonderful. We've had people have many, many breakthroughs, and most of all, like the beautiful community that we've created as a result of this school, and the extension of that school is our Facebook group, by the way, if you're wanting to join and get in on what the school is about, and our twin flame teachings and support. I mean, it's just been phenomenal. So, I give God the glory for creating this school and creating this place and this space for people to go deeper in their spiritual journeys and in their twin flame union, right? Like this is what it's all about. Union with God and harmonious union with our true twin flames. It's such a perfect life of love, and know that perfect life of love is for you too. You were created in a perfect life of love, and so you have the power to choose that and to maintain that in your life. And we help you every step of the way. And Jeff and I love what we do, and we're so grateful for everyone here that is our YouTube community. Thank you so much for joining our story and watching our videos. We love and appreciate you, and we love and appreciate our students, both subscribed and live, that are in our school and that are on the path, on the journey, and are reaping so much good and reward from joining the school. So thank you so much. If you're interested, click on the links below, and it will take you to where you would like to be. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a wonderful October. We will see you in November. Bye.